This is the plaintiff, Cynthia Jackson. She says she purchased a real hunk of junk car from the scammer defendant. The guy knew it when he unloaded it on her, and she's mad as can be and isn't gonna take it anymore. That's why she's suing for $5,000, the amount she's owed, so she can move on with her life. This is the defendant, Mike Nishawat. He says the plaintiff loved the car, which had an altered lowrider suspension on it. The woman's a scammer because she never even paid for the car in full. Went to the local stationery store and bought a pad of blank receipts and forged them in an attempt to prove she'd indeed paid for the car. And besides, the car passed inspection, and he owes this woman zip. He's accused of being a scammer.
Cynthia Jackson.
Yes.
You are suing Mike's Auto Center Incorporated, represented here by the owner, Mike. Can you pronounce your last name? Neshawat. For $5,000. You say you're actually out more than that in damages, including the price that you've paid for the car and all expenses that you have put into it since then, because according to you, he sold you a lemon. Tell me about it.
Well, I had got the car 4/9. I picked it up on the 9th of April of last year. And I brought it back 5 days later because I saw I was having problems with it. And they refused to take it back. On the 16th...
Did you have a warranty?
No.
Can I see your paperwork?
Sure.
Was it a used car?
Yes.
Did it have more than 100,000 miles on it?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the lady next to you?
This is my mother.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stay right there. Okay. All right. So go ahead.
Okay, so... On April 16th, I was coming out my mom's driveway, and the bumper came off.
Okay, you did have a warranty. You had a 30-day or 1,000-mile warranty, according to this. He didn't have to give you one, but he did give you one. So
right.
According to you, you brought it back in 5 days because what was wrong with it?
I kept hearing funny noises in the car. It didn't feel right, and I had brought it back, and I was told by his son Sean that they couldn't give me my money back because.
Well, did they fix it?
No.
Okay, did you leave it there for them to fix?
I asked them if they could fix it. They told me to bring it back. They gave me we had a specific day and time to come so I can get it fixed. And every time I went there, I kept getting the runaround.
I don't understand. Did your car get repaired within those 30 days or not?
No.
Did you get your car repaired by somebody else?
No. No,
okay.
It's in that 30-day bracket.
All right. Did you get your car repaired after the 30-day bracket?
Yes.
Okay. When did you get your car repaired?
Okay, there was finally when the car was just broken down, and this is the report that...
What month is that?
This is from July.
July, and you bought the car April 9th. Okay. All right, so go on. So what happens? Tell me about the bumper. Well, how'd the bumper fall off?
I was coming out my mom's driveway, and I heard a click, and I got out the car to look, and the bumper was halfway off. So I took it to... an auto body shop that deals in specialized vehicles, which is coincidentally around the corner from my mom's house. Took it there. He looked at it. He fixed it for me. He even told me, I don't know where you got this car from, but wherever it is, you need to take it back.
Because the bumper was too low. Now I took pictures
Well, now this was a lowrider, right?
Right.
You bought it because it was a cool-looking lowrider.
Yes, it was.
So it was a little low for whatever it is you hit with that bumper.
Yeah.
That's a problem with a lowrider, right? Can I see it? Do you have a picture of the car?
Well, no, I have pictures of the driveway.
Do you have pictures of the car?
No, we didn't
Why
have
not?
pictures of the car.
Do you have
because we
pictures
didn't
of
think... Because
Do
we
you have
didn't think
pictures of
to
the car? No, okay. Well, you guys have the car. Why didn't you take pictures of the car?
Because we didn't think that it would come to this, because Mike kept saying...
Wait, you're here. You know it's come to this. You took pictures of your driveway. Don't tell me you didn't know you'd take pictures.
We don't have the
Okay, let's just back up a moment. The car was undrivable. So what I did at that point is that I called Mike, and I told Mike, the car is not working. You need to come and fix the car. So at that point, he came with a tow truck and picked up the car on a flatbed and took it to his shop.
Okay.
And that was the last time we've ever seen the vehicle.
Okay. According to them, you took the car in to repair it. You have a different story.
They kept the car with me for at least 4 months before I hear from them.
From July forward, 4 months?
Till September, October to hear from them. Then I told her, come down to the shop, pick another car. She's supposed to look another car. She came, look, and left and never hear from them.
Okay. But what happened to the car? You sold it when?
I sold it beginning of this year.
Beginning of this year?
Yeah, January,
So you kept the car for a long time?
4 or 5 months.
All right, when you took the car, did you take it to repair it, or did you take it to repossess it?
Well, actually, it's repossessed
How come it's actually
because she did
repossessed?
not make the payment on it, which is supposed to.
What payments did she miss?
She missed a couple payments, but she made her own receipt, Your Honor.
What do you mean she made her own receipt?
The receipt I gave out does not have this number, and also the receipt here, it said, the receipt number 822901, 822903, 822905, which is, I don't have a book for each car I sell. I have one book for all the cars.
So there should be a bigger gap between the
Yes.
numbers. But wait, how do you have those receipts?
She sent them to me.
She sent you those carbons.
Yes.
Hand me that. What's going on? What's that about?
I bought a receipt book from Walmart so I can keep track of my expenses and what I'm doing. And that's
Wait, you give your own receipts?
No, no, back up.
Wait, you back up. Hold on. I want to hear her explain that. Hold on,
Money
Mom.
order.
Mom, just hold on. Let her talk.
So are lowriders more susceptible to damage than your average car?
I mean, common sense would probably dictate, yeah, they probably are.
Because?
But they're lower to the ground.
And therefore?
They're more likely to get damage from the ground.
Okay, from the ground.
In a lowrider, if you go over a speed bump too fast, you got a hole in your muffler already. Totally susceptible.
Okay, you get the word. You know what? I'm not going to not go to a woman.
I mean, if you're turning into a driveway and there's a high curb, you'd probably scratch the bottom.
Oh, you're a woman. What do you know? Going inside the courtroom.
every time I send out a payment
Okay.
for a bill or something,
Okay.
I bought a receipt book from Walmart, and I'll write out, you know, what it was for, and then I'll mail off whoever I'm sending it to, and then keep a portion
Okay,
for
but
myself.
what is it you're mailing off? A check?
A money order.
A money order. Why don't you just keep the copy of the money order as proof of what you've been paying?
Well,
instead of-
I
because
keep that
receipts
too.
flow the other way. They flow from the person who's getting paid to you, so you can't really make your own receipts. So, but what is this though? So this is representing. These are receipts that you acknowledge that you made these receipts. But what you're saying is that you make those for yourself. And this is so bizarre. It's probably true that you make these for yourself to show the money orders you paid him. Only there's a dispute about whether you paid him these amounts. How much do you say she paid you in car payments?
Two payments, which is you got three
For
over
how
there.
much?
250, 250.
Okay, so you give her credit for only $500 in car payments?
Yes.
Okay, and according to you, you've paid $750. According to the receipts you write yourself.
Well, it's not like I was writing them
God
for
bless
myself.
you. No,
I have
no.
to keep a portion for
So
myself.
he sees this and he
for
thinks
them.
you're forging his receipts.
Well, it-
because he gives out receipts to people, but you don't
Okay.
have receipts from him ever for any of your payments because you would mail a money order.
Right.
And he wouldn't mail you a receipt after
No,
that.
correct.
Right. So why don't you just have the copy of your money order? You don't have that.
Well,
Way better system. Okay? What ended up happening? Did you ever meet with him?
Cynthia and my fiance went down there and they spoke to, I think it was Sean. It spoke to Mike, and Mike said they found a car they liked, and Mike said, okay, but you have to give me another $1,000. And, you know, it's like,
So there was an argument about it.
well, no, we just said we don't have the $1,000.
Yeah. Was, I mean, in other words, there was a dispute. It
Right,
wasn't
there
like
was a
you could just-
dispute about it.
All right. Let me just ask you a question, all right? Did she bring the car in 5 days after she bought it because she didn't like how it was
No, I
running?
don't think so.
Yes, we
Who did she bring it into?
His son, Sean.
Is Sean here? No. Okay. Do you have proof that you brought it in within the warranty period?
I have, let me see.
Phone records, a piece of paper from them, an email, what they respond to, anything that'll prove that you brought it in within the warranty period.
No.
I can't think of off the
Right.
top of my head.
No.
That's step one. You do not have anything to prove that you brought it in within the warranty period. Step two that people in your position do. If they know they have a 30-day warranty. You didn't even know you have to, because when I asked you, do you have a warranty, you said no. But if you know you have a 30, see, it's not just, you can't, a used car sale over 100,000 miles is as is, even from a dealer. They don't have to give you any warranty. They could just say this is as is and goodbye. And there's no warranty. For some reason, this dealership gave you a 30-day warranty anyway, 30-day or 1,000-mile warranty anyway.
But it wasn't
Okay?
for anything.
No,
'cause he-
listen, don't talk. You have to, A, prove you brought it in within the 30 days, and B, prove that they wouldn't fix it within the 30 days. And the way a person in your position proves that is by showing me the paperwork with them that shows you brought it in within 30 days. You don't even have what almost everybody in your position has, which is the third-party mechanic evidence within 30 days. You have it 3 months later, after you've been driving it and hitting the front bumper of the... Look, I feel for you. I'm a mother. I got daughters. I understand your frustration. And frankly, when this gentleman says, come in, I'll make you happy, I know exactly what the used car dealer, with all due respect, means when he says that. We'll strike a second deal, is what he means. And so what he wanted, actually, I'm surprised that it was that reasonable. You put another $1,000, I'll give you this other car. You got to use it for 3 months, you know? You put another $1,000, I'll give you this car. And you guys say no, and now you put me in the position where I just got to go by the law.
Can I just...
You can, but we're not going to get anywhere different than where we are.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I can try.
You can try.
Okay. But even with...
I'm going to give you a last 20 seconds to try.
I can't even get it out of
Okay,
my
go ahead.
I got a report from Mavis as far as what exactly was wrong with the car, and that was a month after I got the car.
Let me see your report. This is a report from whom?
Mavis.
From Mavis.
What are they? Another car? What are they?
Tire shop.
They're tires.
They do tires, brakes, struts.
Okay, stop a second. Okay. How does this tell me what's wrong with the car? This has to do all with the tires, right?
No, it has to do with the struts and everything else.
Okay, the struts are not under warranty. Where's your warranty? It says 30 days. What is covered? Engine and transmission only. Is it the struts part of the engine and transmission? No. What are the struts?
It's shocks and
Shocks?
shocks and struts in the car.
What are they? What are they? Describe
Suspension.
It has to do with
Yes,
the
because
tire.
the car is lowered down. She want to bring it back to normal. She won't have to spend that kind of money.
want to bring
No,
back
I didn't.
Can you
bring it
prove to
back
me that
normal.
we're done? Can you prove to me that within 30 days that there is evidence that there was an engine and transmission problem? That's where we are. Verdict in this case is for the defendant.
All right, well, this is a chance for the plaintiff to have a last word on this case. Decision goes for the defendant. Step up here. What's your reaction to this outcome?
I think he needs to get out of the car business.
Did you learn anything?
Don't buy used cars.
Don't buy used cars?
Yeah.
All right, head right down there. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, you follow her around the corner, okay? All right, come on in here. You satisfied how this comes out?
Yes, sir.
I mean, those are unhappy customers over there.
Well, she came after warranty's over, you know.
Yeah,
and
I know.
I tried to help her out, and
Would you still try to help her out?
Absolutely.
if they get back,
we'll never turn a customer down.
What are you willing to do for them now?
They can come anytime and choose another car as long as they're willing to not to buy a lowrider.
Okay. Harvey?
Okay, Kurt, the point being here, it's not that you can't buy a used car. It's not like they're always worse than buying a new car. But the point is, you got to get it checked out, number one. Number two, it's really important to look at the contract you signed. Is there a warranty? What are your remedies? The contract is everything. Read it before you buy.